So here we are. It's a new day, and you know, trying to get trying to get things right. It's the rise and shine. All right. So good morning, Earth Stars. Welcome to my channel. I'm Nova Too Serious. I um I'm making this channel to document what my life is like living in Mississippi. Not that that's a problem. It's like Mississippi is not a bad place at all because obviously I live here. You know, there are good parts, there are bad parts, and I'm just here to highlight how prevalent the bad parts are. Like it literally pours into places it's not supposed to be. So what I'm doing now is classifying myself, putting myself in a class, not really like a class, but trying to not really trying to. I am doing this. I'm reaching for understanding of my physical body, my spiritual body, identity, my name, my personality, the vital essence that I harness and how I use that, where my heart is, shadow, how I reflect upon myself, and then what my power is, what my true form is, and also to like expand my intellect, like in general. So that's what's going on. I'm here doing something different, and this is my life. Um, yeah. Of course, I already have portions of those things, but what I want to do is classify who I am because a lot of people haven't had the opportunity to understand who I am, and everybody goes off of opinions and there's a lot of judgment added on to it, bias. So like that's why I'm gonna put this here, so that like even with the people that are biased, I am still me, and that's the only thing that matters is me being me. And people like to change, the way others look, or they try to at least. That's what this is all about. That's my ambition. That's my what makes me so ambitious towards this, and not to mention, I want to build a foundational support system, like a support system that has foundation, and I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I am going to point out all of the flaws inside of my foundation, so that it could be known that I have an awareness of what's going on, and I really am trying to fix these things. I really am reaching for a better me, and like I've never just like stood up for myself in that way. I never stood up and said, you know, um, this is this is who I am. This is what I want to do in my life. I never just stood up and did that. So here I am. I'm an artist. I um love painting. I love the rhythm of art in general. I wish I could learn more about it. But in Mississippi, there's some weird blockade for myself individually when it comes to art. I'm not saying that I don't like want to do it. I'm just saying that I'm not going to walk 12 miles just to do it when like, my job and stuff like, or, like it just all doesn't tie in. It doesn't all tie in. And I'm trying to make it work. And I'm going to make it work. Ain't no trying about it. That's what I'm doing now, and I have help, and it's a part of a support system. But I'm trying to point out, the difference in a real support system and what just like general support looks like. And if I can't get a support system, I have to build that myself. And that's all it is. Hmm. What else was I? Yeah. So I'm gonna do some art. I'm gonna lock in, do my lock in challenge. I got a lock in challenge going on, and with this lock in challenge, I basically go through three different foundational like beams, three different supports for this lock-in challenge. I made it because I want to be able to like lock in the morning, wake up and start a routine. Like I've had a routine, but it's not a routine. It's like just something that goes, it's like on and off here and there. So I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to have a routine where like I'm in control. And like the reason that I wasn't able to have a routine is because of how I threw myself at work. Like they would change the schedules, and like that would change the ability to have a routine. So like now I'm trying to build a routine. I'm trying to have, like control over what is said and done with my time, because it's my time. That's the whole point. That's what bosses do. They take care of their time and they make sure they invest in their time wisely. And I feel like I'm doing it wisely. I just gotta let go of different things and I'll be good. Anyway, so the liking challenge is, focused on who I am in the morning times. That's where I started. Got to get my oral health care or oral health taken care of, and then also got to stretch, and then my face care. I don't really have a face care routine, but I'm going to, get that together. Start me a face care routine because I guess I have the ability to do that now. I don't know how I ended up having the ability to do that, but I don't know. Just like months ago, it just felt so different. And maybe that's what dreamers get. That's what American dream. Because I know that there's something promised for me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I can say. Like like I ain't saying I don't believe in Jesus, but I believe that they exaggerate the Bible so much, and all I have to trust, all I can trust, the only person, the only thing, individual I can trust in is God, generator, operator, and destroyer. That's it. So I took down oral health already. I need to stretch. And I gotta do my oral health. I gotta do 3 times a day. I brush my teeth 3 times a day to regenerate it, and then also got to test my skin health, figure out what kind of face care routine I need to get, and I need to document the time that it takes for me to do those things, or document the time that it takes for me to do my stretches, so that I can better myself through routine. Maybe even slow down because I feel like I move too fast sometimes. And yeah, that's just the early morning. And then I'm going to make a segment for, the afternoon. I might even break this off into like 2 different parts. And I don't know. And just have like different. I'm just going to start making content. That's it. That's all I can say. I'm just going to start creating stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that for right now. Early in the morning is where I'm at now with my liking challenge. Like I said, I gotta go liking. I might go do the stretch. I already brushed my teeth. I cleaned up too. I just added in, a little bit of this, and I'm going to go and take a look at face care things and show the research that I do, so that you see I ain't just doing shit. I mean, I was just smoking. I do be smoking a lot, but now I'm trying to let go of that. And how I let go of that is by doing something else. And this is it. This is it. I hope it works. All right. Bye. So I've done 2 of my liking challenges for this morning. One more is to do some research on my face care, what kind of stuff I can use, and what my body responds to. All right, I found something on skincare. Man, this does not look good. I don't know how to, I know how to do it. I done did it before, and I went to school for, cosmetology and stuff. I learned a little bit about skin, so I know about the papillas and, skincare and how oil and sebum builds up and stuff. So I'm just gonna go and clean it, put some cleaner on it, and then rinse that off because I don't have all that other stuff. And I don't have no towels. I have like clean towels because I'm broke. And that's that's like some dog ass shit though. It works too. It works. But anyway, I'm about to go wash my face, and I'm gonna show y'all what I found and what I think I need to do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about what I think I need to do. And as you know, Daddy Daycare in the house. Daddy Daycare. Daddy Daycare. Daddy Daycare. We're about to make a movie. We're gonna make a movie. Hold on. Hold on. Wash my face with some of this magic soap. I think this is Dr. Bronner's. But it says right here, face wash. Lather with 2 or 3 drops right there. So I'm about to do that because I don't really have anything. I don't have nothing else. And I'm not about to use a bar of soap or this soap. Why would I use this soap? But I just gotta clean my face over. Get the water running. Get it warm. Get it really warm so that the whatchamacallit can open up and then I'll put the cold water on. When I get done, put the cold water on it. Then, I'll be ready then. Yeah. About to get it. About to get it. We about to do this. We about to do this. Then I got a towel on the side right here. There's 2 drops. Okay. So I'm put the warm water on first and open it up. The warm water. Ooh, hot. Can do that. Look, they're cold. They're cold. That's the warm. Okay. Gotta go down there. Man, I'm gonna put the dress on in a little bit. Just wait. Damn. Okay, here we go. One, oh, dang. I thought that was no drop in here. One drop. You got it open right. Don't get it in your eye. Clean. Make sure you push it up as you want. Yeah. I love you. I love you. Hey, you think I don't love you? You think I don't love you? No, I love you. I just do everything you want me to do. I ain't gonna do everything you want me to do. Yeah, they clean skin, Some of that stuff up out of here, man. Know you see it. Right. Cold water. Here you go, big time, bro. Hey. So I did it. It feel kind of good. I would put put some oil on it. Yeah. Matter of fact, put some of this on it. Vitamin E oil. Something that hydrates skin. That's what it says. Can't mind their business. Vitamin oil. Something that hydrates. A little bit of a lot. Like hydro. Alright, so I know I start most of my videos about what they doing to me, but it's my video, so why am I worried about them? I don't know. So I can't even explain it, but right now I'm about to do a haircut for my nephew, cause you get the free cut on the low when you get it from his unc, so I'm gonna do his cut, And then when we get done, yeah, that's all she wrote. I want to add in more. But yeah, I be talking shit about what they think, how they feel, what they doing, instead of talking about the little that I do, because it's little stuff. It's just little stuff. Hey, Vinay, you might as well get ready to take a trip to the barber shop. All right.
But I'm not ready.
Okay, but you being ready. I'm gonna cut it.
I made a cake.
You gonna cut your hair? I'm gonna cut your hair. I'm gonna cut your hair. 10 minutes. 10 to 20 minutes.
No, 5 minutes.
So you don't want me to cut your hair?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay, I'm gonna get it ready.
Good.
Good.
But don't take long.
All right. It's time for the haircuts. Sit down. Come on.
Yeah.
In a circle. Oh dang, son. Boo-hoo, I had such a challenging day. Well, think about it. There are a lot of people that don't want to do the things that I be doing, or I'm trying to do it, and neither do I. You know, it's so easy to just say, I don't have to do none of this, and go and have fun and better myself. You know, it's so easy to better myself in a way where it just better me. But I know that God put me here for more than just me. You know, it's my temple. I'm supposed to protect myself, but I also got to take care of the things in my environment, and that's what I'm here to show. Like, when I take care of the things in my environment, it's not based off of my pleasure. Yes, I get pleasure out of doing the things that I do, but it's not based off of my pleasure. As a matter of fact, I don't think that I've had real pleasure. So the reason I'm making the end of this video, though, just to say, like, I did my like-in challenge. I'm locked in. Now all I got to do is finish it. And then I'm going to do my memoir tonight. My memoir is going to be dedicated to me and the things that I've accomplished and what I plan to do tomorrow. And that's the gist of it. So for the midday lock-in, for a part of the midday, I was supposed to, work on my social life, my stability, long-term support and integrity, reach for virtue. It's not a lot that I can really do, having to stay in the house inside, like, where it's not hot as crap at with all these kids. And, just repeat, do the same thing, create and cleanse. I feel like I did a good cleanse. I want to do more. I want to do more creating. But that comes in time. But as for today, I did some stuff. I did things. And I didn't just sit around and talk about nothing. Not that that's all I do. It just looked like that's all I do. And it's just like, why do we even care about what he's talking about? And I may sound crazy, but that's only because of the lack of knowledge and my attempts at trying to educate myself. That's all that is. Yeah. No longer in defense. I'm going to get my morning ritual, and I'm going to create my memoir, and we're going to dedicate, the day to who I am. Because that's the only thing that's gonna help me get through the day. Who I am, and that's that. But that concludes this video for the day. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, you don't have to share, but just, I guess, relate to me, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to relate. If you can't relate, feel free to share how you feel about that. If you don't want to subscribe, that's all on you. But I have many different playlists, and I plan on adding to all of those playlists because my mind jumps from different places here and there. So stay tuned. Bye.